Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
It's Ronaldinho! Decent enough try. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, and the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, such a clever touch. Chooses to go back. Now it's Messi. Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Bullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Look at the space here. And this is Messi. He's cut it out. Great chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil are now... Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Brazil. Oh, what has happened here?
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot. They've scored. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Brazil are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Early ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Short changes him with that pass. Drive. Hullet! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Closing in on goal. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ronaldinho with a real chance here. And a shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And that's put paid to a promising move. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Real chance here. He's found a way through. Now it's Drogba. And this is Bojan. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! One-on-one! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And here's Kutchu, engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho.
Added time.
Looking for options for movement. Bullet! And Donatoni. Kukcu. Now it's Drogba. Ronaldinho. Oh, really good feet. Takes the shot! Baresi. And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please be reminded
Indonesia would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Indonesia really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Ronaldinho ready to try one.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Real chance! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Now it's Bale. And he thumps it clear. Rijkaard. Now it's crossed in. Oh, smashing header! Araujo gets it away. He's got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira clears it away. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, good-looking ball. He could be in here. Time and again they are repelled. Pull it. Showing good feet.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Kukçu. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Drogba has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, that's neat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Crossed into the box. Tries to play it through. That's a little off target. Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. Bojan. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram can get it clear. Messi. And they can counter here. And he's worked it through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they've got rid. Belletti. Spread it left. Tries to pass it. It's Drogba! Davids with the clearance. Bale. Kukçu. And this is Bale. Hangs in a terrific header. It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 9.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Substitution.
Pitches it off him.
Number 7.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Coming on to replace him.
Kukçu.
Number 19.
And here's Bojan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Number 11. Kukçu. Coming on the field is number 17.
Bojan.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And here's Drogba. Now this could be a chance. David Villa!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
I'm afraid to tell you
After
that
all
we're
of that,
expecting
Jim,
traffic
what are you
to be
thinking?
heavy after
Well,
the final
Peter,
whistle
I
today.
really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Chiellini. Great vision. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Bale. That's crossed. Oh, smashing header! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Kukçu, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Best. Kukçu, looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. They've got to be quick to recover this. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Robson. And he's had a hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. Can he get it through? Beckham. And it's Lahm. It's a promising position. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Drogba. Bojan.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Donatoni. And it's Belletti. And it's been played through. Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but great chance! It's a goal! they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for a runner. Now it's Bale. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Ferdinand. To Beckham. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Bojan Krkić gets into some space. Brilliantly cut out. Beckham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
A quick reminder.
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Indonesia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That has not gone well. Van Nistelrooy, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bojan. Belletti. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it out wide. Baresi makes the interception. Belletti. Looking to play him in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bojan. In by Bojan. Punched away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's not going to reach. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
Bale.
Brian Robson. Coming on to
Played
replace
for
him
Rijkaard.
is number 24.
And this is Drogba. And that interception was most necessary. Bojan Krkić going face-to-face with his great rival. Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Donadoni! That's a look and plays it forward. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Bale gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He's not got that quite right. No, that was never going to make it. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Substitution.
Ah, he's given it away. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Donadoni. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Donadoni finds himself offside.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chiellini. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Best. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. David Villa gets into a good position. He is through here. Fired deep towards the back post.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Figo. Foot in. Driving forward. Threads one in. Now it's Beckham. Out to the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball goes in. Beckham. And the counter is on. Played into space. Figo in acres of space out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business.